Nithyanandeshwara Samarambam Nithyanandeshwari Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. She is asking a question. Dear Swamiji, if completion creates more completion, incompletion creates more incompletion, why do you say there is a space of creation only after completion? Please advise. I'll start my tradition of answering through stories and jokes from today. Small child, maybe 4-year-old child, goes to the mother and asks, "Mother, how did human beings happen?" Mother says, "Oh, God created Adam and Eve and they created more kids and they created more kids and they created more kids, and that is the way the human beings have come." After a few days, the child goes to the father and asks, "Dad, how did the human beings happen?" Dad says, "No, from the monkey, human beings evolved. That is the way human beings have come. Many years ago, there were monkeys from which the human race evolved." The child is thoroughly confused, goes to the mother and asks again, "What is this, mother? You said God created Adam and Eve and from there human race has happened. But Dad says that long ago there were monkeys, from that human race evolved," which is true. Mother says, "Oh, this is very simple, dear. I told you about my side of the family. Your father told you about his side of the family." Understand the two different way of looking. Whether you came down from divine or went up from the monkey, human beings have happened. Same way, please listen. Listen. Whether you move from incompletion to completion or from the space of creation you came down, the completion is possible. Please listen. There are 3 levels: incompletion, completion, creation. Animal space, human space, divine space. Somewhere you have to break that cycle. Only the human beings have the unique power called free will to break that cycle. The animal can never get out of incompletion. I have many animals who can't get out of incompletions. And I know many animals who can't get out of incompletions. Because the animal's brain can't grasp incompletion and completion. Somewhere the vicious cycle of incompletion has to be broken out of your free will. You are asking, Let me read the question. You are asking, dear Swamiji, if completion creates more completion, incompletion creates more incompletion, why do you say there is a space of creation only after completion? Completion creates more completion. It's a good news for you. One more good news you have. In incompletion, only if you act, it will create incompletion. If you don't act out of incompletion, it does not create more incompletions. Even if you remember, you are carrying incompletions, and that is pushing you to act. You will neither be acting nor be creating more incompletions. मेरे पास एक प्रश्न आया है, स्वामी जी अगर पूर्णत्व लाता है और अपूर्णत्व लाता है, तो आप क्यों कहते हैं कि पूर्णत्व स्थिति से ही कुछ भी सृजन करने की संभावना उत्पन्न होती है? When you remember, completion creates more completion. Your whole thinking will be towards completion. So actually I tell you, in Zen there is a story, beautiful story. Before enlightenment, mountain is a mountain, a river is a river, tree is a tree. During the seeking, mountain is not a mountain, river is not a river, tree is not a tree. After you achieve, mountain is a mountain, river is a river, tree is a tree. The actions you perform may be same before completion and after completion, but the context from which you will perform and the result with which you will be performing will be different. Listen. The context from which you will perform in the incompletion will be using you. The completion will be using you. When you are incomplete, incompletions will be using you. When you are complete, completions will be using you. I tell you, when the incompletions are using, actions lead to abusal. Please understand, abusal of your being and the life. Before incompletions, the context which drives you to work will never lead to completion. It is like with a lot of friction, a machinery functioning. If a machine functions with a lot of friction, it will function, but the wear and tear will be so much, it will die very soon. And I very strongly feel the reason for the reduction in the longevity of the human beings from the Vedic times to now is just living with incompletions. Incompletions are such heavy frictions. See, it is like you are driving your car with a handbrake on. With the handbrakes on, you can drive your car. But how much of energy will be wasted? How difficult it will be? How many of you have driven by mistake having the handbrake on the car? Now all of you can understand what I am saying. That is what is exactly running the life with incompletions. See, that deep down you strongly believe life is not going to honor you, life is against you. With that incompletion, how much ever you worship life, or you try to tell life, oh, nothing like you. See, I am contributing so much to you. I know you are going to give the crown to me, crown to me, crown to me. And you always stretch the head, put. Almost the life comes and puts the crown to the next person. And then you say, I told you, na, I know, I thought inside, you are a cheat. I know, now it is confirmed. Driving your life out of incompletion is like driving your car with a handbrake or having your wife in the back seat. I have a story. A wife was making a breakfast of fried eggs for her husband. Suddenly her husband burst into the kitchen. Careful! Careful! Put in some more butter. Oh my gosh! You are cooking too many at once. Too many. Turn them now. We need more butter. Oh my gosh! Where are we going to get more butter? They are going to stick. Careful! Careful! I said be careful. You never listen to me. And whenever you are cooking, never turn them. Hurry up. Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Don't forget to salt them. You know you always forget to salt them. Use the salt. Use the salt. The salt. The wife stared at him. What in the world is wrong with you? You think I don't know how to fry a couple of eggs? Husband calmly replied, no, I just wanted to show you what it feels like when I am driving. No, I tell you, with incompletions when you are functioning, that is what exactly happening inside. That is what exactly is happening in your life. By the time you sip the cup of tea, 100 times from inside, don't you know, why do you want tea? One side, I know tea is very tasty, but don't you know your pressure increases, sugar increases with the tea? Why do you always do like this? You don't care about health, you don't care about your life. I don't know when I will die. The other side immediately, why should I live long without even having a tea? What's the need of this kind of health? Pressure and sugar will increase not because of the tea, but the context with which the tea is served and drank. But you do not understand the reason for your restlessness and agitation is incompletion. When you remember, completion creates more completion, your whole thinking will be towards completion.